Welcome to the Midwest Happy Hour. We're your hosts, Lacey and Haley.
Join us for a drink and a chat with a new Midwest small town perspective on topics that will keep you learning, laughing, and growing.
So let's get into it. Cheers.
Okay, anyway, hi everyone. Welcome back. This is a Midwest Happy Hour episode.
Again, coming back.
And we're finishing the wine tasting.
Yes.
It's gonna be great.
I'm excited.
This is the white. Oh, so also I talked to some family and they were like, oh, yeah, rosé is not a red.
What is it?
It's a rosé. It's like in a different category.
It's a light red. It's red. These people that we watch in these videos, you're telling me that they're wrong?
Correct.
These sommeliers.
They are absolutely wrong.
They're sommeliers.
I'm gonna do a vote. What do you guys think?
Rosé.
Yes or no? Rosé. Is it red? No.
I was about to say rosé means red in Spanish, but that's not right either. It's rojo. Rojo means red in Spanish.
That's funny.
Rosé is probably pink or something. I don't think that's right either. I don't know. What does rosé mean? Is it like a just regular English word?
I don't know, but thank goodness we don't have the internet, so we can't look it up.
For a second, I was like, damn it.
You believed me.
Yes, rosé. I gotta put the little thingy on it. Rosé.
Just say, is rosé
Wikipedia.
considered
It's
a red?
French. It's a type of wine that incorporates some of the color from the grape skins, but not enough to qualify it as a red wine.
I'm correct. I am right.
It may be the oldest known type of wine and is most straightforward to make with the skin contact method. Ugh. The pink.
That sounds sexual.
Yeah, the pink color can range from a pale onion skin orange to a vivid near purple depending on the grape varieties used in the winemaking techniques. Usually the wine is labeled rosé in French, Portuguese, and English, rosado in Spanish, or rosato in Italian. Yay, we learned.
Yep.
Look how red that one
I
is.
was right. Wow, yeah. That
Thanks,
one is like
thanks Wikipedia.
deeper. That's for sure. Let's get started with our whites.
Let's do
So we're going to do number 1. Remember, if you listened to 2 episodes ago where we tasted the red, we don't know the kind. It's called Sip and Sample. It's from Sam's Club.
Oh, yeah.
So we bought the whole entire box at Sam's Club. Comes with these 6 half bottles of wine that you can do a wine tasting, and then there's videos that you can watch.
We have
So-
our little color wheel to... What's happening on the
We're
back of
playing
this?
cards.
Oh,
Card game.
okay.
But so again, we don't know the type of wine, so we're gonna like sip, see, sniff, swirl, swallow,
And then summarize. I'm gonna swallow, that's for sure. I ain't spitting it out
Yeah.
like these people.
no way in hell.
Sommeliers.
What a waste.
Yeah. Number 1. They all say California white wine,
Yeah.
which is like interesting to me.
They're just all from California.
I like how I got the short and fat cup. Oh, you spilled. Wow, it's so loud.
I know.
Okay, so
Okay,
C.
so we should have our first cheers.
Oh, but we have to look at it and stuff. Oh my god. Do I put less fingers on it?
Yeah.
Oh, and cute. Okay. Clarity.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant. It is very...
Is it brilliant?
It's like
It's
clear.
cloudy. Mine's cloudy.
It's because of condensation, homie.
It is. You're right.
I would say it's either clear or brilliant. What's the difference between clear and
I
brilliant?
would say brilliant would be like completely white.
Okay, yeah. I would
So,
say clear.
Oh.
And the color.
I really want to drink it.
You're really going in pretty hard on this one. It's very like yellow.
Yeah.
Even
Yes.
even like straw colored almost.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like if you're really hydrated.
If you're peeing good. The legs. You do the legs.
Oh, they're almost. They're very light, almost.
Faint.
Yeah.
And the color intensity, it's pale. Obviously, it's a freaking white. Sniff.
Okay, let's look at the wheel.
Oh wow, it's like woody or something.
Yeah, I bet it's a Chardonnay.
Oh my god. I'm getting like, where's like the wood section? Get me into the wood section. It smells good.
I don't know how
it's
to
like
read
fruity
this
a little
wheel.
bit. What do you mean you don't know how to
Okay, so
read
this
it?
one,
It's
and
almost
I can't read it.
it's like sweet corn.
It's not citrus. Tropical.
Oh, it's like oak. Tree
nuts.
Oh.
Oh, tree fruit. I can't read this.
You need a magnifying glass. It's definitely giving like sandalwood or oak or something,
Yeah.
this area. It's not piney. Maybe like apricot-ish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's definitely, it's a medium intensity, I would say.
Yeah.
Like it's not like super faint. Flavor intensity. All right, your favorite part. Are you
Yes.
ready? Sip this shit. Oh wow,
I
it's
don't
very
like it.
light.
I don't think I like it.
It tastes like yellow.
I feel like it doesn't taste like anything.
It's
But maybe it's
kinda-
because I forgot to brush my teeth today.
It's kind of acidic.
Yeah.
It's a low flavor intensity for sure, but
Yeah.
I would say it's like medium to high acidity.
Yeah, where are you at in the notes?
I'm at the sip.
sweetness, I would say it's like off dry. It's not dry.
Yeah, it's not dry. Which makes me think it's a Chardonnay. Ooh, but it also could be like a Pinot Gris.
Oh, yeah.
The body. Mine's full bodied.
Okay, so the aromas.
I'm full bodied. I would say it's medium. Aroma. Yeah, it's giving off some kind of like,
Like a little bit of citrus, I think.
yeah, something. Maybe lemon, but
And also a little floral.
I would say apricot for
And
sure
oak.
for like the, yeah, oak. The floral is like, it's not orange. Maybe honeysuckle. It's not super sweet. I can't wait to see what these idiots say about this.
I know.
Um,
I'm gonna
It's not
laugh
very
if
smoky.
she talks about wanting to drink it. I can
ooh,
drink
maybe
this
like
all.
buttery. Nah.
No. But you know what I was thinking?
What's marzipan?
If we go back to like their website, will it actually tell us the name and brand?
I don't-
Because what if, I did like that rosé.
Oh, I don't know.
I
but-
would hope so.
Yeah, you would think.
Because hey, I would like to buy it. So
Right.
okay.
Okay. Oh, it smells and tastes like apricot, I would say. Almost like a pear-y, too. Yeah, how does it smell? Like, it tastes like it smells, doesn't it?
Yeah, like it's
I mean-
not deceiving.
Yeah. It doesn't taste any really, like, different. It's balanced towards acidity, for sure.
Yeah, it's acidic for sure.
It's maybe moderately complex. I don't think it's super simple. Oh, no, let me drink half of it and see how much it is.
Right.
Finishes.
It's very acidity.
Yeah.
Acidity. It's very acidic.
The quality is, like, good.
I would say pour. Guess who's finishing this one?
Let's watch this
You.
freaking video. Let's see what these people have to say. To
Preference,
us.
dislike, like, love. Well, everyone already knows how I feel. I don't absolutely hate it. It's in front of me, so of course I'm gonna drink it.
Oh
I'm not
my
a waster.
God. Oh my god.
We're jumping right in with wine bottle number 1. Open it up and pour some into your glass.
This guy, I can't.
Like
Now,
you
this
could tell
first
he's
wine
like,
is looking very
He's definitely
light,
getting paid for
scripted,
this.
simple and refreshing.
Hold on, Randy. Before we take a sip, let's take a look at what we're seeing
See,
here.
this is, I'm
Oh, yes.
that girl and you're the guy. Hold on.
See, Liz, what are you noticing with this first one?
I like
This
the way
wine
she
has
like
a
tips
clear
the
appearance
glass.
with a slightly green tone. It looks really crisp and fresh.
So let's give it a swirl. And Liz, remind us why we swirl wine.
I'm gonna
Swirling
go
the wine
Pinot.
releases its aromas and flavors.
What do you think?
That way, when we're ready to
What?
sniff and
Pinot.
sip it, we get the wine's full effect.
Okay, I'm gonna swirl it up here.
yeah, but I like Pinot
Look at you
Grigio.
swirling like a pro. I'm gonna
I
keep
don't really
my
like
wine glass
this.
on the table and gently move it in a circle like this, so
Gently move it in a
spill it
circle.
on itself.
There's no right or wrong way to do this. Let's
Except
give it a
don't
good
spill
sniff
it everywhere.
so we can fully appreciate all of the beautiful aromatics being unlocked here.
Where do I get this job? And they
I'm
have
getting
like
a lot of citrus on this. Some lemon, orange, maybe some bergamot.
Yes, I'm getting pear and some green apple.
Oh, green
How about
apple. That
Pacific?
is a good one.
Yeah, that's what makes it like kind of soury. I feel like
Yeah.
little.
This is nice and pleasant. It has a soft texture. It's really light and easy to drink. Good acidity for sure.
Yeah.
I'm tasting it. Is that melon? It's super juicy, very fresh and inviting. I could drink this all day long, and I think I will. What kind of wine
He
is
could drink this one all day long.
This
She
is
could
a
drink that.
Pinot Grigio.
Oh, wow.
Pinot Grigio.
Look at you.
Look at me. And call me Somalia
Yes,
Haley
well,
from
awesome.
now on. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Got it.
This one stumped me. Guys, I drink Pinot, like I go back and forth between Pinot Grigio and Sauvignon Blanc
Are they going to tell us more information?
all the time.
Cheese.
And
Yes, and this angel
let's
hair
go with
pasta
cheese
with butter
and
and
pasta.
herbs looks delicious as well. So there you have it. Bottle number 1 is the light.
that's
crisp,
something that I
refreshing
do
Pinot Grigio.
want to get
Very
better
balanced.
at
Did you guess it right?
is like
It doesn't say where it's
deciding what I'm going to be making for dinner and then finding a wine that like will pair well with it.
Ooh, bougie.
That's
That'd
in
be
like
fun.
a wish list of things that I would like to do.
Trying to pair your drink with your food. Mm-hmm. Good idea. My meal planning has gone pretty good so far.
Has it?
Yeah.
Good.
Although last weekend when we went camping, we brought way too much food with us. I don't know why. It was like, what happened here? Did we
never
act
know.
like we were going to be like starving to death or something for
Right.
3 days?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you never know.
I mean, yeah, you could get stranded in the middle of a
You
campground.
could get a little bit too tipsy or a little bit too high and then want to eat the snacks.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean,
That
I
would
brought
be
like
me.
burgers, steaks,
Oh, jeez.
like pork chops, brats.
All the things. You brought all the things.
Yeah. It was good,
Interesting.
though. Yeah, it was a good time.
Phil and I have kept talking about how we want to go camping so bad, and that first step is that we tried to tent camp with the boys in the backyard. I don't think that's necessary. I honestly think that it won't go as well because the house is right here.
Right, so it's not like they, hey, why don't you guys come down this, with 4th of July weekend, this coming weekend?
Yeah.
We're camping down by the river.
I'll talk to Flint.
Yeah, bring
Yeah,
him.
I'll see.
Bring
see,
'em.
See what he thinks.
Bring the boys.
Yeah.
And the demolition derby's on Saturday. You should take them to that, too.
I'll need to get him headphones because it's going to be loud.
No, they don't. There's plenty of people there with
And
children
Graham,
without.
honestly, Graham doesn't really like loud noises.
No, but he does like to watch them on TV. 'Cause I
Yeah.
do play the
He
YouTube
loves
videos.
cars. He loves cars, trucks, tractors, trains,
It might be
planes,
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
automobiles.
Although it doesn't start till 6 o'clock at night, so like I don't know. But I am looking forward to it.
We are pretty strict on our bedtime time.
Yeah, I've been trying to go to a demolition derby every other weekend though,
Oh wow.
because I'm off every other. So
Yeah.
so far we went to the one at the Macon County Fair. It was good. They had Power Wheels. Dude, I'm entering your children into this like against
Please
your
do.
will.
I don't think I would care as long as it's like safe. It's
Yeah,
not,
they put a helmet on them.
Okay, that's not like.
They can't. It's the
I'd have
little.
to watch. I'd have to like watch one before.
It's the little battery powered cars. They can't kill each other.
You're right.
Even if they flip over, it's like flip back over, get up, get up, just keep on going.
No, because then that is going to enter into their world. And so what if that's something that they want to do later on down the line is like
Perfect.
race and like
Yeah.
or do pretty dangerous things in my opinion. And I just no, like I want this is literally what I think about all the time, how I just want my kids to do this is what I want them to do when they get older. So Graham, if you're listening to this is what I hope you're doing right now.
Listen up, older Graham.
I just want you guys to do like environmental things and like go work at Yellowstone, not like Yellowstone the show, like the actual.
The first thing that
Park.
was there, the park.
Well, if someone's like,
There's like this website or whatever that hires people from any countries or anything to go work at like national parks. I think it's called like Go Work USA or something. I don't even know, but yeah, there's tons of opportunities for all that shit. You got to move away though.
I'll follow.
Okay. Very good. Good idea. What do you think?
I just want them to not do anything like dangerous or anything where they have to be stationary for a long period of time. Like so sitting.
First of all, both of your children definitely are never going to remain stationary. They're
No, and I
your
want to
kids.
encourage that. Like, that's why, like, I struggle with school. It's like, they're going to have to be stationary. And then some teachers can be like, oh, your kid has ADHD and we need to put him on some medicine, or you should. And I'm going to be like, F you. No, I don't. This is not a natural state of life.
Yeah, but
by
they
the way.
also have to learn how to sit down and learn.
No, they don't. Fuck that. Fuck that thinking. That thinking is 1950s.
It's called like deductive reasoning and stuff of how to like get from point A to point B with an idea. Sometimes you have to sit down and work it out. Like they can't just be like doing 5 different things at once. Sometimes you have to concentrate on one thing.
And that's fine. I think that's a natural thing that develops. I don't think you have to learn how to just work at one thing.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Somebody's going to have to be taught, and his name starts with a G.
I know.
Because one of them knows how to sit down and do something, and the other one don't.
Yeah, Grant is like very,
ADD.
yeah. But
3
he's
things
just,
at once.
And he will be interested in something for about 3 minutes and then move on. Graham,
But don't you think it's important for him to keep on a task for more than just 3 minutes at a time?
yeah, he'll learn that.
Right, by sitting down in school
Naturally.
all day.
No, that is bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on that. I don't think. I just don't think that that's necessary. Okay,
Sometimes people have to read books.
I wish. So this is what I wish. I wish there was like a common ground for this. Okay. Oh my god! I just want the fucking.
Getting so worked up.
And I know, and I keep dropping the F-bomb. So I'm sorry, everyone. I just want. I want the education system to reevaluate some things.
Right.
It doesn't need to be from 8 until 3. I think that came to be like they needed longer hours because 1, they wanted to teach more subjects.
Okay.
And 2, also people are working all day.
Right.
But also at the same time, it's weird that the hours of school are 8 a.m. to like 3 p.m. generally.
Right.
And people's work schedule is from 8 to like 4:30. So if I have to be at work at 8,
You know what people do nowadays that I definitely won't name any names, but a lot of people just get cameras for their house now and their kid just stays home until they get home or whatever. Like children, like 8, 9, 10.
were we doing that?
No.
I'd go home and my mom wasn't there.
Because we knew my mom was home at least. There was one adult, or we knew where my dad was. But, like, I don't know how cool it is for an 8-year-old to be at home from 3 to 5.
I don't know either.
Some people that I know go, well, they have a gun, so it's not that big of a
Oh,
deal.
that's even worse.
They're like 10, I think. It's fine. You know,
That's concerning.
it'll be fine.
But I
did
just-
you know that the school system was started by the Rockefellers and they learned it from the Nazis? And
We
blah, blah, blah.
literally, so I don't remember the name of the documentary Philip put on last night. It was like Building America or like something like that. And it talks about like these like, historical figures or like these, like the way cities were built and why they were built in certain ways. Like things like that, and that was like brought up, and it was brought up how school used to be just through 8th grade, and it wasn't all day long. It was like
Right.
you're there for the morning, and then that's it. And then they started saying like, oh, well, we need to.
Right, because women had to go to work because they wanted to.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know why things happen. Also,
And
the
I don't.
Rockefellers are the wrong
I
job.
think what I just hate is that there's not very many options. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like if
It's
it's either
this way.
all or nothing.
Right.
And that's what I hate. I wish there was more of like a middle ground because I think
It's called Montessori school. But
you
it's
want to
like
give me $20,000
I was gonna say it's for
a
rich
year.
people. Yeah.
Right, but that's why also the rich, in my opinion, are very elite and they stay elite. It's because
No.
of they're just
They're not smart.
given different opportunities because of these Montessori schools.
That's called nepotism.
I don't know.
That's moving your way up because your
I
daddy
just-
got you the job.
I just don't think my kids need to be in a school from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. being taught multiple different subjects on the same day. And then when they get home, do homework.
Right. Which they're
Do
like,
all the things.
a lot of people are like phasing that shit out, like homework
phase out
and stuff.
homework in general because what the...
Yeah, if
what?
you're not learning it in class, then your chances are you're not
honestly,
learning it.
I remember someone that I know who teaches and was like, I can't flunk anyone. If they fail, like, they just fail. Like, I cannot hold them back or saying something
anymore.
Anymore, saying something like that. And at first I was like, that is wild. But now I don't care. Like, I don't care because I know I'm not a piece of shit mom, and I'm gonna make sure my kid is learning, and
it's on the parents.
And is like, which
I mean,
I'm fine with.
Right. So kids are failing because their parents aren't pushing them to do good in school.
Or here's the thing, in my opinion, like I just feel like if I am trying my best and I fail, but like I'm just not good at this subject.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to fail or retake it again.
Right.
Like algebra. When was the last time I did anything with algebra?
Okay. Well, goes back to like deductive reasoning.
When was the last time that I
It's about like
did
learning
a science
stuff
experiment? Like, and I think
all the time. You make bread and shit, you nut job. You literally just made that's science. No,
which is taken away in schools, by the way.
A quote from Superbad: "Home ec is bullshit." No, like you need all the other shit, like measuring measuring stuff and like counting and making sure you have like all your right ingredients and shit.
The general amount. The base knowledge, 1,000%.
You're doing science with your sourdough. That's literally science.
Yes, but it is home ec. Just teach them how to do it.
Oh my god. Or you could teach them why it is the way that it is.
You could also do that in home ec.
I don't think so. I think you need science. It's important to have a good foundation in science and math and English.
Yes, I said a good foundation. I'm bringing up algebra.
Algebra's awesome. Algebra's a good time.
I
loved algebra.
Great. Didn't take algebra.
I hated geometry.
I just don't think if you don't have when in high school, specifically high school, if you don't have an interest in a specific area,
you can take other classes. Then
don't take it. Like in our small school, did we really have a wide variety of options?
Yeah, I didn't take art.
Like you still had to take science, you still had to take math, you still had to take like those classes. But those classes are teaching you stuff that you don't need to know in the real world.
Disagree.
1,000%.
Disagree.
The base knowledge up until 8th grade, I think that is the only amount that you need to know.
So people that we know that dropped out of school after 8th grade are as well off as us because we didn't learn anything through high school?
No, because our country does not allow them to be. Because if you want to work at X, Y, and Z position,
that's not true at all.
You have to have your high school diploma. You have to have a college degree. But it's bullshit. Any job that I got because I had a degree, I did not need a degree in. I could have just learned it.
Yes. I 100% agree with you there. And I think totally people shouldn't be beholden to what you have learned. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's get fired up.
The level of education that you have shouldn't correlate to your job unless you're going to be a doctor.
Right.
Then, learn your shit or whatever. Yes. But we know people that did not complete high school and they're morons and they're not well off.
Yes, but it's going back to also their home life.
Well, we know someone that had a pretty good home life but just chose not to live like that.
Who?
This lady that had a baby when we were at the 8th grade dance. We found out she was pregnant.
She did not have a good home life.
Her parents were supportive. They take care of her children now.
Dude, if you are putting her as the example of this, then
she didn't have to go to high school or anything. She just was like, fuck it, I'll quit.
Do you know who she was? That's why. Jesus.
Okay. So you're saying any other person that I would have had like
my boys, for example.
If they want to quit school after 8th grade.
I know I'm going to be able to set them up for help set them up for success. They're not just going to be
Can somebody freaking remind me in 20 years?
I'm not saying I'm not doing it and I'm not going to let them go to high school. If they want to learn all the things and go to school, whatever, that's fine. All I'm saying is that those aren't necessary. So if I had the option for them to say do internships or do something where they're actually learning something that they're interested in that they might want to do. Yes. If you
You
are
go, fuck it, you're done with school, you can do...
14-year-olds back in the day were farming the farm.
Yeah, they also had horrible home lives. Like, it's not...
How did they have horrible...
That's
how
a
do you know
childhood.
that?
You have to have a childhood. And part of your childhood is going to school.
Yes, and I'm not saying the internship's lasting from 8 a.m. till 3 p.m. All I'm saying is that the school also doesn't let our children be children.
I don't know about that. I don't know what you mean by that, I guess.
Like you said, children should be children. Oh, but by the way, you have to sit in a chair for 8 hours a day. You only get 45 minutes of recess. Oh, by the way,
I agree.
Your lunch is 30 minutes and maybe even less than that. I'm going to need you to shove down your lunch. Oh, by the way, here's very unhealthy food that's really going to make you spaz out and pass out because you're tired, you're over-sugared, and
It's about indoctrination to teach people how to be good at work
so that's
from
why
8
I'm
to 5.
confused on why we're
I agree,
fighting.
but I also don't think that you could just be like, you're 14 now, so you don't have to go to school anymore, and you can learn how to farm, and then that's fine. Like,
I'm not saying I want my kids to be farmers
God.
either.
I know.
All I'm saying,
Even if they want to be a scientist.
all I'm saying
Or
is
work
that
at a grocery store.
Okay,
They
one
can
last
go work
thing,
at a
and then
grocery
we're
store.
moving on.
We're
And then
to
we're
the next
moving
model.
on. All I'm saying is that I just want more options. I don't want them to. I want them to have more options to do things that they have interest in
Right.
and enjoy.
yes, and I'm saying that they can do that in school, which is why I took Spanish instead of art. I tried my hand at calculus, not good, but I did good in college at calculus, and I liked it. Like, I liked math and science and everything. I took all the fun science classes that I liked, like environmental science, like chemistry wasn't even that bad, and I don't remember what science classes did I take it.
There just shouldn't also be like a timeline of like, because maybe you weren't mentally mature enough or mentally like capable of understanding calculus.
No, my teacher wasn't mentally mature enough to teach it to me.
Okay, we're moving on. I'm over it.
Oh, this is fun. Number 2.
I hope people didn't turn us off. We talked about that for a while.
Turn us back on. Hey. Go buy our t-shirts and shit, people. We're
Well, by the
extending
time
it.
this comes out, it's
I hope you bought
done.
our t-shirts and shit, because you're done now. You hear me? You're done.
right. And
D-U-N.
again, the people that asked me did not buy one.
Disappointed. Highly disappointed. But I am thinking about ordering extra. So
Yeah.
if you want to pay me $100 a shirt, hit me up.
Yep. That's what it is. No, but I was thinking about buying like an extra sweatshirt and an extra t-shirt, and then we could do more giveaways, or we could do
Yeah, same. I will do
or
the same.
sell them for a high
I was
price.
thinking about giving them out as presents, just because it is something that I would do.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
It just seems very...
I've been thinking a lot about how my gifts can be bread.
Yeah. I'm going to start, like, knitting and crocheting more gifts,
Yeah.
because it's, like, fun.
I hope this one's better. That one like was really acidity and is giving me like acid reflux.
Acidic? It was really acidity. It was really a country.
I said that twice.
A city. Acidity.
I've said that twice.
Number 2. This one's definitely more yellowy.
Is it?
Oh, wow. It's very clear.
Ooh, this is buttery. This is Chardonnay.
This one I would say is clear, too.
I would say brilliant, actually.
Brilliant.
Yep. Color.
kinda yellowy.
It's gold.
Okay.
I would say gold.
Okay.
The legs. I would say they're pronounced.
Tell me about them.
I would say they're pronounced. The color intensity, I think, is I don't know.
Pale.
I'd-
Medium.
Is bright an option? It's
Oh,
not.
boy, it's stinky. It's
It's
definitely
buttery.
powerful. It smells.
I think it's medium.
Flavor intensity. Ready?
Light.
Yeah, definitely buttery for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, low flavor intensity.
I would say it's sweet.
Yeah, the acidity is low. It's definitely some kind of sweet wine, which makes me think that it's not.
Ooh, but
It could be Moscato.
I would say it's off. No, it's not sweet enough for Moscato. I would say off dry. Actually, it's not fully sweet. The body.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe off dry. It's like full bodied. Stays in your mouth for a while.
It does. I would not say there's citrus in it.
Definitely smells buttery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting very much like citrus situation. More like earthy. Like ground. It smells like the ground. Let's see what I got going on in here. Vegetal. It's not very vegetal. Does it smell like any of this stuff? No.
Like the buttery options, I would say butter.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't really know. It's very like
It's
light.
maybe got a little bit of vanilla.
Yeah, something like that. Niller, little Niller.
Yeah. That's under oak, which is weird.
Yeah, I feel like they taste in. What is the difference between the aromas and the flavors? Really nothing.
I would say florally.
Smells floral.
Maybe like a honeysuckle.
We said that on the last.
Oh, they did? Oh, dang it.
No,
Okay.
we said that. We were wrong.
Oh, yeah.
They said like grapefruit and shit on the last one. I don't know.
Okay, taste. So it tastes buttery.
It definitely tastes like alcohol, I would say. It's not very acidic and it's not very sweet.
It maybe has a vanilla taste too.
Yeah, a little bit for sure. I like it. Full bodied. It doesn't taste like stone. I don't understand
Yeah.
what the flavor is stone. I'm not really chomping on stone lately.
Moist earth.
As opposed to dry earth. We know what
Right.
that smells like. But also, other people's earth smells different than our earth. I love that when we go on vacation, we come home and you can smell the fresh dirt. It smells so good. But like clay smells
I
different.
love that you could hear us sniffing.
I know. I got a good sniffer.
It is. It's great. Okay, let's summarize it.
It definitely tastes like alcohol.
Yeah.
Moderately complex.
Yeah.
The finish is
Long.
long.
I'd say the quality's good.
Yeah.
I like
Preference.
it.
Yeah, I like it too. All right.
Or what are you gonna say? I'm gonna say it's Chardonnay.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. God, it almost tastes like a Moscato to me, but you're right. It's not that sweet.
No, that's why I think it's a Chardonnay.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I'm gonna go with Chardonnay as well. Let's see what these fucks have to say. These fucking people.
I wonder which one can drink this all day long.
Welcome back. We've got wine number 2 already poured in our glasses, and I'm getting really excited about this one, Liz.
Ah, yes.
Does he say that every time?
No, he doesn't, but that's weird. Why are you excited?
It's
number 2.
This one has a bit more aromatics than Pinot Grigio. I'm smelling ripe yellow peaches and apricot.
Me too. I'm definitely smelling those peaches in there. Also some honey, maybe some white flowers
Now
like
I can smell
chamomile
the
and
peaches
anise.
now they
Lots
say
of
that.
sweet and floral qualities
Yeah,
going on
floral
with
for
this
sure.
one.
So they didn't say buttery at all.
So this wine is interesting. It has medium acidity and a very textural, oily quality that coats the tongue. That's a dead giveaway to what kind of wine this is.
Yes, I noticed that too, and the stone fruit is so juicy in this one. What is it, Liz?
Randy, this wine is a Viognier.
Veal what?
What in the
Viognier,
what?
pronounced
Yeah, exactly.
Viognier. The name Viognier is derived from the French word vigne, which means vine. Its birthplace is France's
I'm
Rhone
pausing
Valley.
for a
and
second because what the F?
What's a
This is
Viognier?
a wine tasting kit for beginners. Like, this is supposed to teach you how to wine taste. What better way to incorporate wines that people don't even know?
What's a Viognier? I've never heard of that. Let me go back to the spelling of that. Viognier. What? I've never heard of
I'm so annoyed with this kit. Ugh. Like, it's making me feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Which I don't, but that's why we got the kit.
Okay, Viognier is a white wine grape variety. Is the only permitted grape for the French wine Condrieu in the Rhone Valley. Is Viognier similar to Chardonnay is the first thing. It is the potential to produce full-bodied wines with a lush, soft character. The Viognier varietal has more natural aromatics. Okay. This means nothing.
No.
It's French again, though. Those Frenchies.
Yeah, they like are intentionally trying to trip us up, and it's really discouraging. I haven't gotten one Right, I don't think.
I don't think you have either. I know we didn't do good on the reds, which I have the paperwork for the reds.
I think we got one right.
Rosé, Pinot Noir, and just red wine.
I think we got the Pinot Noir right.
I think maybe you tried. I bet you said all three of them were Pinot Noir. In other news, have you seen all this UFO shit recently? Have I brought this up to you yet?
No.
Dude, oh my god, they're real. They're real. First of all, UFOs are real. I mean, and by UFOs, I mean unidentified aerial phenomenon. And there's one whistleblower in particular, but people are backing him up that are like high up in these intelligence agencies, saying that the U.S. government has like shared with its allies. They have at least 12 craft. Some of them not fully intact, and some of them fully intact. And some of them, when they found them, it says some were unaccompanied or were like abandoned, which implies that others were not. And so we have aliens, and UFOs are real. And you should think about how to tell your kids that.
Just tell them.
Dude, if you see an alien, do not approach it. I did not poison her. She knows too much. Jesus.
I'm sorry.
What is that? You want some water?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, I fully believe in UFOs and aliens and all the stuff, and I believe that our government kept everything from us because our government's a piece of shit. Come at me. Come kill me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Come at us, government, dude. Get the Midwest happy hour because I will tell everybody that you emailed me. I'll be like, you guys, I got a government email. They told me to shut up, and I'm not going to.
No, it's such like bullshit. Our government literally is just BS.
So for sure, alien craft landed at Roswell. It's real.
Yeah.
People have said, which people, as in like military, has said like they were. I can't remember the country. It was like Istanbul or Israel or something that starts with an I. And like these guys were like, they saw this like craft being loaded up onto this like military truck or whatever, and they were like threatened, like, you better get away from here and don't tell anybody about what you're seeing. Yeah, dude, aliens
we know exactly who you are.
Aliens are here to stay. Dude, for real though, it's like, I think it's almost coming to the point where they're gonna like, they're just slowly like releasing this because they don't want like mass panic to happen.
Right.
But with these like whistleblowers happening, basically they can't deny it anymore. Like there is shit going on.
Yeah, for sure.
And oh my god.
But you know what's funny is that they release like little bits
I know.
during periods of time where they don't want people to be like paying attention to them.
Oh, just recently with this.
So thanks again, government. You're really great.
I've been getting into like conspiracy.
And I say
stuff.
that like loosely kind of because I don't really know, but Flint tells me stuff because I don't read anything.
You don't really want to know.
Because it pisses me off, honestly.
Yeah.
It just pisses me off.
They definitely, like this one guy, David Grush, he's come out and he's like, and it's funny because people are like, he's lying, and it's like, why would this dude lie? He's 36 years old, he's been like higher up in like these intelligence agencies and stuff, and he's just like, Congress cannot like keep this from people anymore. Like there's freaking alien technology, and I wonder, okay, let me back up. First of all, I think it's a fun, like, conspiracy quote, or whatever, that they release movies like E.T. and stuff in order to, like, introduce us to these ideas. Yeah. And so then we won't be, like, as scared, because when it happens, we'll be like, oh, it's like E.T., it's, like, fun, or whatever.
It's cool.
But then, on the other hand, you're like, well, what is War of the Worlds, then? Are we supposed to be scared, or, like, what? But I think that they are going to tell us that there is some like technology that we have been like given by these aliens, and it better not be clean and renewable energy that we've had for a while, because I am going to come for everybody if we have not been using that shit and we got it from them. Like if they gave us like a clean and renewable energy source and like taught us how to use it, then you're all pieces of shit. If you were like, no, but we can't tell everybody aliens are real, because that would like fuck our shit up.
Right.
Also in conspiracy world right now, conspiracy corner with Haley, the submarine thingy
Yeah.
You know, those people, RIP, billionaires, whatever. While that was happening,
I feel bad for the son that felt like he had to go and was pressured to go by his dad because it was Father's Day weekend, and he was like,
okay, I'll go, Dad.
super scared and nervous about it. Like he was telling his aunt, like, I don't want to do this at all, and he had great reason.
Right.
To
Agree.
Feel that, like.
But while that was happening, while the left hand was doing this on the news, the right hand was BlackRock, which is like the owner of everything in the whole entire world, basically was like, we are going to rebuild Ukraine, and we're going to give these people like $20 billion, but it's going to be our money, and which comes from the taxpayers of the United States of America, therefore we own you now. Nice. Now we own Ukraine. Not good. I don't think that that's a good thing. No. I don't think we need to be meddling in other people's shit. But also, it's like, okay, so cool. We got into the middle of this like stupid ass war thing or whatever with the Ukraine, so we could basically buy them, and now we own them. But they also blew up the wheat plants, so like that's not good. Hopefully, everybody's gluten free because wheat's about to go sky high. Mark my words. Okay, I think that's all I got in Conspiracy Corner.
It is just such bullshit. Our government literally doesn't do anything for the American people.
No.
They do everything that's in their best interest. How are they going to make more money? And how can they gain more control?
Right, because
that's literally it.
Since they made lobbying illegal in whatever year, or lobbying legal in whatever year, basically corporations buy politicians. And also, 3 members of BlackRock are on Joe Biden's cabinet. They work for BlackRock.
Thanks, Joe. You're doing great.
I'm sure he really chose it. He was like, you. And Jill was like, no, honey, point that way. Oh, you. And he was like, I shit my pants again.
It is just such bullshit. And, like, the thing that annoys me is that the American people are aware of this.
Not.
And in my opinion, because of social media and like podcasts and whatever, people, like, if you look up the trust ratio between the citizens and the government, it's very low. It's a very, very low right now. Because it's true. Like,
how can I trust them? They don't. All they want to do is get rich. They've destroyed the middle class in the last
destroyed it.
50 years.
Made it impossible to get ahead.
Yep. So that's why I'm living at the bottom, like I'm living at the top.
It's just so annoying. It just like,
you know,
makes me.
That's why you just have to do the little things. You have to freaking go camping. You go to $5 movie night. You drink, sip, and sample wine.
And I know I've said this a lot, but like I've been having a hard time, like, just realizing it is what it is, and I need to still like enjoy my life. Like, I shouldn't let these things overcome me so much, but at the same time, it's like, if people don't, and then that means no one's going to do anything about it.
Yeah, the hard part is that basically the thing to do about it is vote, but how often
do we vote? For the third party, because they're the ones not getting shit because they don't think that they're going to win, so they're not, like, taking deals from corporations and, like, big pharma and, like, all that
If
stuff.
everybody voted for third party, it would be pretty awesome.
It would be.
I know, but I don't think it's going to happen. Because, like, come to Colfax for, like, 3 days and you'll realize that these people are bumpkins and they still, like, Trump 2024.
If you're 50 years old and older, don't vote. I'm just kidding.
I like how you're like, I'm sorry, but like, you're done.
Like they're and I don't want to generalize too much, but like they're like set in their ways, and there's there's 2 parties. And either you're Democrat or you're Republican, and that is
the enemy. You're the enemy, or you're with me or against me.
And it doesn't even matter if who's up for election, if they are actually a good person or not.
Right.
You vote Democrat because you are a Democrat.
I know.
And that is it.
I said that at the bar the other day. Somebody was like, "Oh, what? It doesn't matter because you're just going to vote Democrat on the whole entire thing." And I was like, I vote for people who I believe have my best interests in mind.
Right.
And I listen to them and see if I agree with them. And then I vote. I don't go, this one's an R. Circle it in.
Exactly.
No. Can I tell you this funny little tidbit on our way last weekend? Stop me if I've said this already, but I don't think so. We stopped to eat at somewhere in Southern Illinois at a bar, grill, like whatever. And we sat at the bar, and it was pretty busy, and it was funny because it was like definitely a hometown bar. Like people would come in and be like, "Hey, Bill, you having a Miller Lite or whatever," and then so Patrick and I are like the only ones at the bar basically, and this guy comes up, and the bartender's like, "Do you want to order?" And he's like, "Yep." And so he gets an order to go, and then we're talking to the bartender about the racetrack that's in Illinois because he had a hat on. And so the dude next to me goes, I used to go to the NASCAR races all the time. I haven't been in a while, but I did go to Atlanta Motor Speedway in 1965. And he's like, you could do anything you wanted. You could go meet the drivers. And he said, I went into the infield, and he goes, you know what? There was 2 bathrooms, whites and blacks. And he goes, the whites bathroom was just like disgusting. So I can't even imagine how the blacks bathroom were. And me and Patrick are just like, and he goes, isn't that messed up like that? It was like that because we're waiting for him to go, and that's right, and it should be whites and blacks. I don't know what you people are doing around here. We had a moment of like, oh my god, is this guy about to be like, what the hell are you doing around these parts, you weird-haired girl and freaking colored fella or whatever,
right.
Like.
Oh my goodness.
But no, he went like the complete opposite and was talking about like how fucked up it is, like that whole situation, and how down there in Southern Illinois, like him, and it's just a very small group of him and his friends that are like Democrats, and they get ridiculed, and like shit, it just feels like unsafe and like crazy now. And as he's leaving, he's like, hope I don't get shot on the way out, you never know. And we're just like, what the fuck was that? Like, oh my god. From the beginning of the interaction where we thought he was going to be like, whites and blacks bathrooms, that's how it should be, to like, hope I don't get shot out of here about all these rednecks around and stuff. I was like,
my goodness.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
and
my
also,
goodness.
if you're 50 and older, you just
Stop.
Yeah.
Just stop. Whatever you're doing, just go.
Stop voting. Stop all of it.
No, but I think we've said this, that if there's a minimum age to be like president, congressman, etc., there should be a maximum.
1000%. Joe is too old. He has no idea what the F is happening.
Would you hire him to work at McDonald's?
It needs to be like. So the oldest, in my opinion, needs to be like 55.
Oh no, I would say like 70. No. Yeah, I would trust like a 65. Your dad's almost 70. You don't trust him to make like important decisions.
But at that point, they've lost touch with what is actually going on.
I don't know. You can't generalize. You can't say all of them.
What has happened now?
I know, because they have too much vested interest and they make way too much money off of companies and stuff. Like freaking,
also that.
Whatever.
I think the
BlackRock,
age needs to be between like 45 and 60.
30 and
45
70.
and I'll go up even 5 more years. 45 to 65 is like the sweet spot.
45?
Yeah.
No, like
just
35.
like there is old men like Biden.
35.
Oh, 35. Okay. Yeah.
45 is like
45
crazy.
is too young. Yeah.
45 for president, I think, is like the law or whatever. The rule.
Yeah.
Them's the rules.
35 to 65.
Yeah, for like Congress people and representatives and stuff. Like at 30, 35, you're
Can we
pretty
just
much
get
like
rid of the president? Like that's not a thing.
Now we're definitely on a list.
No,
for sure.
Like get rid of that title.
No.
We don't need one person in charge.
Basically, he is not one person in charge. That's why it's called checks and balances. That's why we have Congress and the House of Representatives, because he's not really in charge.
No, you know what the presidential election is? What? It's a distraction to make you think that that's the most important election when really the most important elections are what's happening
state by state.
Yeah.
Yeah, your state elections are the most important for sure. And even municipal, I would argue too, what's going on in the town. That reminds me, dude, if you live in Colfax, I am about to stir shit up about the laundromat. That place is disgusting. And everybody should go with me to the board meeting on Monday. I don't know if it'll be
what's
July
happened?
2nd. It's almost every single machine is out of order. The bathroom has shit all over it. All of the trash cans are overflowing. The vending machines are all out of order, have been for years. I don't think anybody's ever swept and mopped in years. There's water now leaking all over the place, which should be concerning for the town. Also, we're about to open up a brand new coffee shop next door. Do you want to have a piece of shit laundromat
Right next
to your
to it?
coffee shop? Come on.
No.
Dude, I'm getting
do you want to bring people to Colfax? Like, what the heck?
I'm about to start shit about this laundromat because, hey, Dr. Duncan, if you're
wonder-
listening, I don't know, get your shit together, bud. You're not that busy. Dr. Duncan, he's the chiropractor. He owns the laundromat. Oh. He obviously doesn't give a shit about it. Are you cracking enough backs that you don't have to go sweep the floor, bud? God. I don't really, honestly, that guy, pisses me off. You don't really care, obviously, about the town because I think he gets lunch at Casey's every once in a while, but he doesn't, support the town, eating at the
then why is
bars
he
or
in
restaurants
Colfax?
or, I don't know. I don't know where he came from or where he's going, but get out, Dr. Duncan. I'm just kidding, but I just am so irritated. It's a freaking laundromat. The apartment buildings right there.
They need them.
Yeah, most of them do not have washer and dryer available. So the laundromat has I don't know, let me say 8 regular sized washers. One of them is working. There's 2 of the commercial size, the giant washers. One of them is working and it's leaking like a sieve and it doesn't spin and spin and rinse half the shit. And quite a few of the dryers are working, but quite a few of them are also not working. So, yeah, it's just sad. Come on. It's not that hard to run a freaking laundromat. I know you're collecting your quarters, bud. So, what are you doing with that?
You've been in there.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. And the problem is that it's all one, building.
Mm-hmm.
The apartment's in the back. His business is upstairs, or quote, quote, upstairs, whatever, in the back. And then the laundromat's right there. It's all one building. So yeah, I'm about to raise hell about
that
it
needs
at
to
the
be
board
fixed
meeting.
before that coffee shop opens.
Yeah, which hopefully soon.
I know, because people don't want to walk past a gross.
No, it's yucky.
Run
Oh my
down
god. Even the
laundromat.
windows are dirty. Nobody's washed the windows in a long time, And that's just one of those things where it's I don't.
Okay, so this is
outside
what's
presentation. I kind of want to be hire me. And I'll clean it up. But also, I'm not a freaking appliance repair technician. The shit has to work.
Right.
What are you doing? Also, it costs $5 to run the big one. So, how have you not made enough money to repair it? Call a guy. There's 50 washer repair dudes in Colfax that will work for a 24-pack of, well, not Bud Light anymore, but whatever they drink now.
Bush.
Yeah, freaking Bush.
Did you notice that our episode today, we've it's
a long
intensity level is
I'm fired
really
up.
high.
I'm fired up. It's a fired up Tuesday, man.
It sure is.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That really has been getting my goat lately. The freaking
That's
laundromat.
annoying. I would be 1,000%. Oh my god, there's this house for sale in Colfax, and Emily sent it to me, but it was up for 22 hours already.
Sold? Where at? Do you know?
Offers are already put in, and when we bought this house, we got it when the interest rates were pretty dang low.
Prior to COVID.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't make sense. Even though it's cheaper,
The interest rates are
by
ridiculous.
tens of thousands of dollars, it was cheaper. But it was right on 165, a couple houses down from Emily.
Oh, yeah. I know. Okay.
And it looks so cute.
Yep.
And so I showed it to Flint. He's like, Lacey, our mortgage would be the same or maybe even a little bit higher because of the interest rates right now.
Shit.
And I was like, that is so annoying.
Yeah, that sucks. You know what low interest rates you can get, though, is from buying my dad's house. I'm going to talk you guys into it because nobody else can have it. And he is going to probably sell it. I don't know,
That's
though.
so sad.
I don't know what he's doing. But if you guys buy it, then we can keep all the books on the bookshelf.
Just keep them there. We'd have to replace them with, look at all those.
I know. It's okay. We could clear some space. We could get rid of the bullshit ones, but
We'll
keep
keep
the good
the
ones.
witchcraft ones and the.
I was thinking the first edition ones and stuff that are worth money.
Also those.
Yeah,
also
those. Family and
I don't
stuff.
know. Talk Flynn into it.
Okay, I will. It's a good size house. Your
It
boys
is
will be
a-
like annoyed.
The yard is a good size, so we could have a good sized garden back there.
Oh yeah, Dad got that. I mean, he made that raised garden bed next to the shed.
Right.
There's already a playhouse.
We could have chickens. Because you've already had chickens there.
It was a chicken coop. I bet he'll sell you the chicken coop with the house.
Yeah.
But it'll come with it. Big
So
2-car
Todd
garage.
just has to talk Flynn into it.
Okay. Mission in plan.
For the right place, because we will have to, like, do some things, especially,
Oh,
like, the
100%.
electric and, like, all of that. Right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it is wired backwards, but it's not like bad. It's just backwards.
Okay.
Dad was like white hot, but really that's not how you're supposed to do electrical. It's black is supposed to be hot. But I don't know anything about that. So basically just the outlets are upside
I
down.
don't know anything about it.
Yeah, and neither does he, obviously. That's why he shouldn't have been wiring his own house.
But I also love people like that because self-sufficiency. Just do it yourself.
He's a
Google
DIY
it.
kind of man.
Yeah.
I don't think they had Google in 1984.
No, they did definitely.
But they did have the 84 Bears and Busch Light.
You pour that real quick. I gotta pee.
Uh-oh. Breaking the seal. Hey, guess what? It's another California white wine. Even though the first two are from France. This is what it sounds like when Lacey's gonna pee right now.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, you can. It sounds like a little waterfall. Oh, boy. Hey, this looks just like the other two. Very good. I bet this isn't a rosé. Oh, wow. Smells different. Oh, wow, nice. Mine's featuring a coat of hair. Oh.
I was gonna say, before we taste anymore, I met out with, when I went out to Gibson, I talked with this girl who I don't see often at all. That was actually probably one of the first times that I was hanging out with her.
Yeah?
And she's good friends with my sister-in-law, and she was like, "I love your podcast.
Shouts out.
Like, how long have you and Haley been friends?" And,
Forever.
and she was like, "I could definitely tell." Like when I told her how long, and she was like, "There's never a dull moment with you guys, is there?" And I was like,
Thank
"No,
you.
there isn't." But that person, like, who wouldn't want to do a happy hour with us?
Who wouldn't? If you don't want to hang out with us, good. Just listen to us then. We won't hang out with you either. Dude,
No.
let's do a meetup. A Midwest Happy Hour meetup. Oh my god.
That would be so fun.
We'll meet our fans. We'll sign. Hey, once the t-shirts go out, we'll have a meetup and then we'll sign everybody's t-shirts. Oh my god, I need to work on my signature.
Me too. We're so famous. No,
freaking
however,
love
it did just make me feel like, man.
Oh, I'm so special.
But it would be fun to maybe one day when we get bigger, we do
I hope I
happy
don't
hour
get any
tours,
bigger.
so
I've
then
been
we
trying
do,
to get smaller a little bit.
we do happy hour.
Oh, your pipes are singing.
I know. Why is that? Everyone, please
High
tell
pressure or whatever.
me. But that's not good.
I don't know if it's good or what.
Bad or
I'm not a freaking plumber.
Every time we flush this one toilet, about a minute or so later, it goes.
It sings. I think everybody probably heard that. It sounds a lot better than that. I'd say it's like a D flat or whatever.
Man, wine tasting makes you tipsy.
Yeah. Brilliant. Clear or hazy? I'm going to say this one's brilliant.
Yeah, I agree.
Brilliant.
And the legs are big, long.
The color is kind of greeny.
The long is just the long.
Maybe it's like ambery.
Look at how long the legs stay up. That's a heavy
Oh,
leg.
wow. Yeah, big laid. Pronounced. Color intensity.
That's
it's definitely
pale. Look at us on the same.
We're agreeing.
Yes.
For the first time this
Okay,
episode.
so sniff. You gotta swirl it first.
Oh. Ooh. Woody.
Yeah, woody and florally.
Damn. That smells different. It smells like alcohol.
Smells like a Chardonnay. This one has
To be a Chardonnay. has to be. It freaking has to be. What's the other choice? Moscato? I don't think it's a
No,
Moscato.
or Sauvignon Blanc. But this
Oh, yeah.
this smells like it's
So-
gonna be a little bit on the sweet side. And Sauvignon Blanc's dry.
Man, it's very much like something kind of.
Have you tasted it yet?
Mandarin? No. What's lychee? It's in the passion fruit category. I don't know. It definitely
This
like.
wheel has been of no help to me.
I'm just gonna be honest. Are we gonna sip it?
Okay, yeah. Ooh,
It doesn't
that's
really.
buttery.
Yeah, yeah.
It tastes like butter.
Flavor intensity is definitely low. It's very low acidity.
It's light, yeah.
I would say it's almost dry, but not quite.
So off dry. I wouldn't consider it sweet.
the body is light.
Yeah.
My handwriting gets worse. The more wines. I would say, like, is it apple? I think it smells appley. I don't know.
It smells like maybe smoky.
Yeah,
Hey, if you guys didn't know, it's really smoky out today because of the Canada fires.
Oh my god, dude, the weather has been like freaking me the fuck out. First of all, am a freak about
Why
weather
can I not-
anyways.
yeah.
It doesn't really have very much going on.
I want to know what it is.
But seriously, the smoke from the Canadian wildfires is making it so like hazy and smoky out. I had my windows down like on my way back here, and it was like, it smelled like smoke. I don't like it. It's bad for my lungs. Is it like?
Flint goes. I went out running today. I hope I don't get the black lung.
Oh my god. Does
You
it
think
taste
coal
like?
miners got black lung?
Yeah, I think that's probably where it freaking came from, dude. My grandpa.
This smells different than
Probably
both
had a
of
black
the other
lung.
ones.
Yeah, does that smell vanilla-y?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, like something.
And like a little butter, like a little buttery, and even a little smoky, in my opinion.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm gonna get
It doesn't
lightheaded
smell like
from sniffing
toast.
so
I know. It doesn't smell like stone.
No.
I don't know. Let's watch this fucking video and get it over with.
Did we taste it?
Oh, wow.
We did taste it.
Oh my god, my freaking Weather Channel app is wild. I don't know if anybody has the actual Weather Channel app on their phone. Happy 420, by the way, right now.
Me too.
Body found by hikers identified as actor Julian Sands. Breaking news. Why are we on the Weather Channel about that?
That's weird.
Who's Julian Sands?
And I'm R.I.P. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but
Sorry,
like that's
Julian.
not a weather thing.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
I wonder which one's gonna want to drink this.
Wait, what is your guess?
Chardonnay.
On to bottle number 3. We have all 3 white wines.
I don't know because they've been pieces of shit.
I'm going
So let's take a
Sauvignon
minute
Blanc.
and notice the
No,
differences
I drink that too
in the
much.
colors of all 3.
Great idea, Randy.
I don't think
Sitting side by
Sauvignon
side,
Blanc
you can
smells
really
like
see the
anything,
slight
or
variations
tastes like
in the
anything,
hues.
so that's why I think
The
this
green in the
is.
Pinot Grigio, the yellow in the Viognier, and now this third one. I'm seeing a bright yellow color.
Bright
Yes,
yellow.
it's even a hint
Okay,
of
they're
gold.
also comparing. That's not nice. That's not
Notice
fair.
the legs on this one, which are the drops of wine that stick to the sides of the wine glass after
Yeah,
you swirl
yeah,
it.
yeah. Jesus
It's much
Christ.
different than wines 1 and 2.
It's different.
Much different. Just say, is it?
I'm smelling golden apple and tangerine in this one.
No.
Yeah, me too.
Golden
Definitely Picking
apple.
up some hay, sunflowers, even some overripe
No.
lemon.
What in the
Let's take a sip.
fudge are these guys smelling?
Let that sit on your palate for a moment.
Or just tell us what it
The taste
is.
is complex, and you may notice some hints of honey.
No.
Maybe. But that's
This
like
one's
the
much more
buttery.
complex
It's under
than
butter.
those 2 white wines. I'm having a very difficult time figuring out which one this is.
Are you?
What if this guy just rages and like breaks his
Are
glass?
these wines throwing us a curveball?
Well, Randy, what we have here is actually a white blend.
Oh fuck.
A
Now, you
white
normally don't
blend.
see a lot of blends
Fuck
being
this
wine
kit,
tasted by a
everyone.
sommelier. That's a very high level wine taster.
Don't get this
I-
kit. They are
After listening to
trying
this here
to
today,
mess
you'll
with
learn
your
more about
brain.
blends and how you can spot them yourself.
I can't spot a blend
Very
Right.
cool. So tell me, why do winemakers create blends?
because
Well,
they're
think of a
assholes.
winemaker like you would a painter. A winemaker is first blending different flavors together to create balance and harmony in a wine. And after that, it's more about personality and character. And every blend is unique, but every grape has its place. This white blend is made up of 45% Chardonnay, 45%
Wow, so we're both right. 45% Chardonnay, 45% Sauvignon Blanc.
So let's explore that a bit.
Oh, how about we don't piss off
The
people?
Chardonnay.
I know, I'm
God,
so annoyed.
A white so we got 6 out of all the different kinds of wine that we could get. Hold on, let me pull out my other one for reference.
Yeah.
We got one, okay, let me write this down, white blend.
Thanks for nothing.
We got one Viognier, which we don't even freaking know what it is.
No.
We got one Pinot Grigio,
No.
okay, which I guessed correctly, I think.
No.
We got one Rosé, one Pinot Noir, and one just red wine, red blend. Honestly, disappointed. How did I learn anything from that?
I didn't learn anything.
I'm putting, these are gonna.
Like, I wish they would have told us, like, how to sniff out.
What do you mean?
Like,
That's why they gave us the wheel.
no, like,
That's what the wheel is for.
like, what do they do in order, like, I don't remember what everything smells like.
what? Scent is like one of your strongest senses.
No,
like
but
you
like
never did.
apricot.
How much? How are you eating apricots? Yeah, me
Not
neither.
often.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird one. White blend. Well, here, cheers to Sauvignon Blanc.
I still would
and
say that this would be
Chardonnay.
fun.
stupid.
One more.
I can't. All right.
I still would say that it would be fun to do with your, like, 3 to 4 of your girlfriends.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say 3 to 4 year olds. Yeah, it
Yeah.
probably would be fun to the 3 to 4 year olds.
They sit and listen while, like,
And then
trying
they
to
get
figure
all.
it out.
Woo. Have you watched the SpongeBob movie where they have to go rescue Gary?
No, is that the new one you were talking about?
It's not, I mean, it's
haven't-
newish. I couldn't find it on your TV today. Pissed me off.
2022.
Yeah, I literally found it and it said this
Look at that
video
truck.
is not available. Just because it's like a 1990 something.
I love it.
Oh my god, it's a Ford. Shut up. Everybody watch the new SpongeBob movie where they have to go save Gary. It's got Keanu Reeves in it. It's freaking hilarious.
I love him. Do you follow
He's
him
like
on
this
TikTok?
rolling. They call him Sage because he's this rolling sage bush. Just a head.
Do you follow him on TikTok?
I don't think so. No, I don't.
He's
I don't.
hilarious.
Dang it. All right.
He just does the dumbest videos, and it's funny because it's Keanu Reeves,
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
and I love him.
Yeah,
and
me
I
too.
like he still takes the subway, like he still takes the train,
Humble.
like he just.
humble man. His wifey is.
Oh, I don't know who. that
Dude,
is.
she's like a silver fox, but like lady version. She's,
But like he's down with
Gorgeous.
the silver hair too,
yeah, I know. He's
and
like,
I love that. Like
he's genuinely a good guy. Did you see that video of him greeting the kid at the kid like got him to sign a comic book or whatever, and he like jumped up and like did the thing and was like, I love him too, and the kid was like, oh my god, I love you.
yeah, he's like a genuine person.
Yeah.
And I think because he's so down to earth that when he's out in public, he doesn't get
Bombarded.
bombarded because he like his
He's
like
chill.
energy that he comes off.
Also, he probably
is,
just
like,
looks like
chill.
a dude when he's like
He
walking
probably
around.
does, like especially when he grows out like his beard hair.
Ew.
No, I love it.
No.
I love it.
Stop it.
Love it.
Stop it.
Man, I was not like a big. Not that I wasn't, but I didn't find him like overly attractive until like lately. And I'm like, oh my god, you really
You're
are
into
attractive.
your DILF mode. You're just into dads now.
Yeah. Have you met my husband?
Can't see a
He's
dad.
getting more gray hair in his beard. He's not going to listen to this. He doesn't listen. It's fine. And I'm like, just keep it going.
What up, dad?
Keep getting gray.
Nice.
I love it. At one point, he's going to just have to go bald. And like on the top of his head. I've told him, I go,
At
just.
one point, he's gonna have to go bald on the top of his head. Yeah,
He's got the bald spot for sure.
hey,
But
it's
like
receding.
So
it's not
we're like going 2 ways. Either one, I've been wanting to do like this rosemary water on my hair because a lot of this is like I'm just struggling
What?
I'm just struck, like, rosemary water is supposed to help with hair growth, and this is just like,
Those won't grow any longer than that?
no.
It's like your horns.
Yeah.
It's because you yell at your kids too much. They won't grow
Probably.
anymore.
Probably. But, and I was like, do you want me to try it on you? And he's like, I don't
Have you
care,
seen that?
whatever.
Speaking of TikTok, there's a dude that went viral. He regrew his hair really good with
Yeah.
shit, whatever.
Yeah, it's probably
oil or-
rosemary oil or rosemary water.
These
or
are
like a
half
blend.
bottles of wine, everybody.
Yes. And or we're gonna, so like Flint goes into the office every other Wednesday, and so I said, well, why don't we just completely bald you the night after you come home from work? Because I think he's like
So that you
just
don't have to
concerned
go out in
about what it's
public?
gonna look like. And I was like, it's gonna look fine. You're gonna look great. Like, you have a great face.
Thanks.
I know someone.
Shave your shit. It's
Right.
bald people are fine.
Right.
It's better to
Just-
be bald than have like a crazy
Like
hairline.
amount of like.
Like what the fuck, Max
Whatever.
Henry?
But I said, let's just try it out. Your hair grows fast.
Yeah.
So let's just try it out. So then if you don't like it, it'll grow back by the time you go back into the office or like do whatever. In the intermiddle of
Did he
that,
go-
like it's just
You too.
yes.
Just shave that shit.
No,
right
but
off.
I am thinking I'm gonna stop dyeing my hair.
You still dye your hair?
Haley, have you seen my ends?
I don't know.
I'm
Is this
confused.
regular then? Up top?
Yeah, right here. It's
Oh.
like the color of yours.
Yeah, but it's
I get like lighter spots right up here.
so back
then-
there is fakey.
Right here?
That's just it's too much blonde.
It's too blonde, yeah.
I see. Okay. Okay.
And
okay.
so I remember Darby told me my hair looked like dishwater hair.
You have said that for years. Thanks, Darby. Jesus Christ.
And so in 8th grade, the summer before 8th grade,
Oh, no.
we were like, let's dye our hair. So then Bradley, who is
Shout out Bradley. He's
killing
amazeballs.
it
Yep.
out in California. He was a senior in high school, or gonna be a senior in high school.
Uh-huh.
And he knew he wanted to do hair and like would do people's hair. So Darby was like, I'm good friends with Bradley. He'll
make you blonde.
So we picked out a box dye. We went to Bradley's house. He dyed it, and it was platinum blonde.
I have those pictures.
Yeah, so do I. Platinum blonde, and then ever since then, I've always dyed my hair. So now I'm just thinking, I just want to see
What color your hair
color
actually
my hair actually is. And like, so someone the other day was like, "Well, just dye it what your root color is," but that's not the same. Like your
It's not?
hair, no, like the roots are always going to be a little bit darker than like your ends. Like even yours, like that's a little bit lighter.
Well, yeah, because I go out in the sun.
Exactly. So that's why I want to see like what my hair will look
You
like.
might actually be a blonde.
like
You'd think you would be blonde.
I'll be like dirty blonde.
yeah, like it is right now.
But the hair that I had in junior high was also very influenced by.
Did you ever do the-
by, Colfax water / country water? So it was very
Greeny.
like just would mess with my hair.
Mine would turn green every summer from going to the pool because I was like such a natural blonde. But now I don't even know what color.
yeah,
my
I mean,
hair is.
I
It's
was a
blonde,
natural
right?
blonde too. Isn't it wild?
Yeah, I remember when you were like, I'm gonna dye my hair. I was like, okay, I'm not because I'm not starting that game. I never have dyed my hair still. Still to this day.
And then it was just like a vicious cycle.
You never did the remember.
I remember Bradley. So like Wellwater ruined. So I went brunette for a moment in high school.
Yes.
And I was like, Bradley, I need to be blonde. Like, this is just too much. And he's like, okay. So we dyed it. But the well water, what it did to my already dyed hair was it turned it orange.
I remember this.
It was orange, and he was
like sophomore
and
year?
so his brother, Ryan, came in, and they were like, and Ryan doesn't do hair or anything like that,
Yeah,
but Bradley
I know.
was kind of like, what should I do? What should I do? I don't know. I had already been there for like 3 hours
Oh
at
my
this
God.
point. And Bradley's like, I think I think we just have to cut it. And then that's where the bob came in. That's where the bob came in. And that's why I had a bob.
Duh. Oh my God. I love it. Thank you so much for listening.
Wait, are we going to save the other bit?
Yeah, we might as well, because it's going to be like a...
Oh no, but I want to know.
Why
didn't you start out with that? You started with school systems and shit. It got me riled up.
Because I knew you'd get riled up.
But that's what I really want to know about.
Well, we're an hour and 17 minutes in. Do you think anybody will still be listening at this point?
I don't know.
We probably should put it in here, because then hopefully nobody will be listening. We don't get in trouble for anything. But guess what, bitches? I read the 11-page investigation report that the Wagon Maker and Oberle law firm put out for Eastview Christian Church.
But why does it say confidential? Like,
I don't know. Maybe it was, and then the church decided to release it. I found this in a news article.
Well, I would hope the church people were like, oh, we need to put
probably the elders, all those old whites.
Can you give us like a
but it's
cliffhanger?
It's like interesting to me that the purposes of this investigation were to conduct an investigation into allegations made against former employee Caleb Baker, against former senior pastor Mike Baker, and against the church's leadership as it relates to the handling of such allegations. Number 2, to issue a written investigation report, which is this. And number 3, to aid in bringing about healing in the church through reconciliation and restorative justice processes. But it's very interesting to me because, also it says this investigative report has been provided solely to the church's board for their review and further usage, subject to further advice and counsel from the church's legal counsel. So, like, the church decided to put this out,
and they
obviously.
were like, we have to put this out. Because they were like, otherwise...
Yeah, because
we'll get reprimanded more
right.
when more people start coming out.
So it's also interesting to me that this law firm, they focus on the legal representation of non-for-profit clients, churches, non-for-profits, etc. Our attorney team consists of partners and associates, including Kelly. I think it's Kellye. That's got to be Kelly, right?
Yeah.
Story, who is in conjunction with her legal practice. She does churches, non-for-profits, and that have experienced trauma or significant conflict, aids in rebuilding trust, reconciling relationships, and caring for victims. Miss Story served previously for 9 years on pastoral staff with a large church and in such ministry capacity, managed church disciplinary and restoration processes, etc., etc. So she has attorney experience and pastoral experience. So, like, basically this law firm, made a pack, or whatever the word is, did this investigation in conjunction with Miss Story. Ms. Story, it says there. But it's interesting to me that this isn't like a judge and jury. So basically this law firm is like, it is consistent with our ethical responsibilities as attorneys, blah, 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 as a lawyer, as a member of a legal profession. Our approach is also significantly informed by Miss Story's pastoral background, but we defer in all matters to the church's own theological commitments, related Bible standards to which we understand the church adheres, particularly biblical mandates for pastoral leadership and resulting implications for the matters involved here. So, like, basically, they want to represent and reflect Christ in all of our interactions, act objectively and impartially, prioritize the safety and care of any victims, complete our work in a timely manner, as accurate as possible, extend respect and dignity. But they basically do, like, remember that this investigation and circumstances that have caused it are an opportunity for everyone involved to grow deeper in their relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ. I think that is so interesting.
Yeah.
Like, so basically, I mean, I read this whole thing. It's 11 pages long, and they refer to the Bible passages and such, but, like, I get it because it is a church. So, like,
right.
Hey, you guys are trying to make yourself beholden to these standards that, like,
right.
you
then
read.
Hold yourself to those standards.
Right. And so they're not saying, like, guilty or innocent. But they're just saying, like, this is what we think happened. misconduct, etc. Like,
And so we'll find that out in the next episode.
yes, this will be. I mean, it's 11 pages,
And it will be the next episode.
yes, for sure. On the next episode, I will talk about this shit. The elements of investigation and methodology, the misconduct conclusions.
And if you want to read it beforehand, definitely do, and then you'll feel like you have some thoughts.
Yeah, I just
as well.
found this in like a news article. But I was trying to find, I'm going to print this out and do some highlighting, because basically they're not saying like guilty or innocent. They're saying, oh, here it is. We made our findings using the criteria above and according to a, quote, more likely than not, quote, standard. The more likely than not, quote, standard is not a judicial standard, but rather a standard generally used in the investigations of this nature, defined as what an objective person would naturally conclude based on the information presented. So basically they're not saying like guilty or innocent or like whatever. They're like, this is a church, they don't have like laws, and it's not
Right.
the same as like a standard business practice because you're a church. So they be holding them to like different like responsibilities or whatever. So basically this report is like, it is more likely than not, it is not more likely than, etc. It's pretty scathing.
That's wild.
Yeah, I read the whole freaking thing twice. Yeah.
I'm surprised that you understood what was happening in that, because
Well, I had to read it twice.
because it said standard in that like couple sentences that you just read like 4 times, and I was like, why are they repeating the word standard, and why are they just not being clear?
Yeah, I know. It's
Like,
not
it makes
like
no sense. Kendall, tell us why
Kendall.
why
help
is it
us.
like this?
But yeah, it's pretty good. They did an investigation by I think like Caleb and Mike declined to be interviewed.
Classic.
Yeah, they
Weird.
they interviewed the elders, which is like the Eastview leadership team. I think maybe that's even a different branch, as
Yeah.
well as like the victims of this situation and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty freaking wild.
Yep, so we'll
Hey,
talk about that in the next episode.
if you go to
Meanwhile-
Eastview, will you please email us and like tell us if you have had any like thoughts or experiences?
And we won't name names.
No. And I'll include it. I just want to like see
Our email
what's
address is
happening.
midwest.happyhour@gmail.com.
Yeah, because all of this shit is from like 2012 to like 2023, and I don't think I've even like set foot in Eastview since like 2010, maybe 2011. I'm not sure. Well, you made me go a couple times.
Well, like since high school.
Yeah, right, which would have been
But-
prior to 2011, and so Caleb Baker, I believe, was like our age. I think he's right around in there. So
Yeah.
he got a leadership role like shortly after we like graduated high school, which means he was like definitely in his early 20s, fucking around.
Yeah. God. I could only imagine. Man, it's really a disappointment when I did not fully enjoy any of these whites.
Okay, also I'm confused because we bought the blue box and there was a red box,
Yeah.
and we thought we were buying the white,
Yeah.
but it turns out it's white and red. So was the other box different?
We should try it. Perhaps. Let's just see, because it was like $30-ish.
Yeah, something like that.
So let's buy the red and just see if it's different.
All right.
Because otherwise, like, what the F?
All right. Are you looking forward to us trying more wines?
Or are you not?
Or
I don't
is
know.
this like a horrible episode?
On Anchor, like where we do everything,
Yeah.
we can put polls.
Oh, I didn't know we could do it on there. Sweet.
So we might start doing some polls.
People.
And it's anonymous, so it'll literally just tell us if you enjoyed the episode or if you don't, or if you want to hear something else.
If we name too many names for you, don't worry. It's anonymous. So we won't know if it's
No.
you or not. No
Correct.
big deal.
Correct.
No biggie.
All right, well, thanks for
Thanks for listening.
you bringing all the info.
I just talk a lot of shit.
Yep.
You have feelings.
That's accurate. That's really true.
Thumbs up.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye.
That's a weird, like, look at that.
Also, we did not turn the ring light on the whole time. So we probably look washed out.
What idiots, we haven't plugged in.
Yeah, you freaking plugged it in. The cord is like. Good thing your children aren't here to run into it.